So this is an Elddis Xplore 574. Just going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. The front of the van, you've got your hitch, jockey wheel and power lead to the car. This is something we'll go through in person when you collect the van. Front locker, you've got your gas regulator on the bulkhead and your 2 gas bottle tie downs in the front. On this side of the van, you have your heating and hot water flue for the gas system. Don't ever cover that up, you always keep it uncovered so the heat can escape from there and the gases. Down below you've got your leg winder, which you wind the leg up and down for the front of the van there. Then got your water pump connection, which very simply pushes into the side of the van, as you can see, and locks into place just there. And that will allow you to fill the water system on board the van. I'll explain the operation of filling the water system once we're inside the van. The wheel nuts will actually torque to 120 Newton meters before the van leaves site, so you can see they've been torqued correctly. Grey waste flaps on the side of the van, so as you can see the water goes in the front of the van, has to come out somewhere, and that's where these pipes come in here. You'll have 2 grey pipes that will go around into these circular fittings on the outside that will then drop down into your Aquaroll waste master itself, to allow any water that's in the sink and shower etc. to come out of the van at the back or the side. At the back of the van you've got your 3.5 litre flush tanks. You need to fill this with 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid. Then in the bottom you've got your toilet waste cassette, which you release by pulling up the orange handle at the bottom and pulling the cassette towards you. The waste will be tipped out of here. You've got an orange pressure relief button on the back of the cassette, and you need to put 1 litre of water in here and a cap full, and when I say cap I mean the grey cap here, of blue fluid. At the back of the caravan on either side you've got your wind down legs, as you can see, so you've got one this side and one that side, and that is to stabilise the caravan while it's in use. Coming down the door side, behind the door we have the 2 fridge vents. The top one here has a gas flue on it as well for when you're operating the fridge on gas, and the bottom one is just to allow heat out the side of the fridge unit itself. You've then got your battery locker where your battery would sit. 110 amp leisure battery is what we'd recommend on any caravan, and then you've got your your mains power lead coming into the side of the caravan itself, and your other wind down leg at the front. So first of all, first thing we do when we come inside the caravan is turn on the main power. As you can see here, master power switch is turned on, internal lights is turned on, the awning light is turned on, and the water pump is also turned on. The water pump should actually be turned off at this point. It's just because I've already filled the water system, so it speeds up the demonstration process. I'll walk you through how to fill the water system now. Now, underneath the seat on the right hand side of the van, you'll actually see a blue water tank, and you'll see a yellow valve on the side of that yellow tank. That yellow valve, when it's in the position it's in now, will allow you to fill the water system. If you turn that valve so it's pointing upright towards the bottom of the seat, it will actually drain the water system down. But like I said, to fill it you will need to have it parallel with the floor as you see it in this video. The next thing you do is come over to each tap on the caravan and open up the taps completely. Like I said, the water system is already full, but normally you'd come into the van and it'd be completely empty of water. So to fill it, you'd open all the taps up on the hot side, as you can see here. As you can see, it's filling the water system up. You'd open the tap in the kitchen, the bathroom and the sink, the shower and the bathroom sink, completely open, and then turn on your water pump control just up on the control panel here. Once the water system's full, you'd then turn off each tap, so the water system can't then put any more water through, and you'd then be able to start warming the water on board the caravan. So just behind me here, we have several options. At the top here, we have the water heater on gas. Now to ignite it on gas, we'd just flick the switch down on the left hand side here. The green light will illuminate once it has ignited on gas. If it failed to ignite, the red light on this side would kick in. If you want to warm the water on 500 watts of electric, you can do that by flicking the switch upwards. Or if you want hotter water and you've got 1000 watts of power or more available, you can flick the switch onto the bottom half. So that's your water heating, gas and electric, depending on the amount of power you have incoming to the caravan. Below that, you have your option to run your space heater. Now you have 500, 1000 or 1500 watt or 2000 watts of power, sorry, on this top one available coming into the caravan. When you have that amount of power coming in, for instance, you'll be able to select the 2000 watts at the top. However, if you got less, you'd have to select the 1500 or the 1000 or the 500 watt down the side here. Once you've got the electric source selected that you're using on the site, you can control the room temperature by using the dial on the right hand side just here. If you'd like to ignite the space heater on gas, you can spin the dial around to the bottom, down to the bottom here where the gas symbol is. Again, that will self-ignite. At the moment it's telling me it has failed to ignite on gas. If it ignited, you'd have a green light appear on the left hand side. If you just want to use a fan to keep the caravan cool, you can do that by putting the blown air symbol on just here, and that will control the fans on board the caravan. Again, you can control the heat on the dial on the right hand side. The fridge, very simple to use. You can put the power on for the fridge just here by pressing the power button. At the moment we're connected to mains power, and you can control the heat or the coolness of the temperature of the fridge by pressing the button on the right hand side. If you want to ignite the fridge on gas, you can do that by pressing the gas symbol. And if you want to use 12 volts for towing down the road, you can also do that by pressing the 12 volt battery mode, and that will allow you to chill the fridge on 12 volts from the car you are towing with. If the fridge failed to ignite on gas, normally you'd have the gas light or the pilot light on the blue light here that you can see. And if it failed to ignite, it would flash the red light on the right hand side. To turn the fridge back off, you'd press and hold the power button, and it would turn the fridge power supply off. Cooker, very simple to use. You've got your gas controls on the front and your igniter as you'd expect, and then you've got your gas rings, etc. on top also. Coming towards the back of the caravan, you have your electric flush for the toilet. So just here, you have your electric toilet flush. And at the bottom of the toilet, you have your grey waste flap. And that allows any toilet waste to go down to the cassette underneath the van. The taps, etc. in the caravan work very much like your household van taps. So as you can see, turn the water on, and the water will start coming through the taps. Hasn't quite got pressure up in the back of the van yet. Just, as you can see, water coming out as you'd expect. The beds, you can lift these up to access the storage underneath. As you can see, the carpets for this particular van are stored underneath the beds in the rear. But you have got plenty of storage and plenty of access to storage in this van. The TV bracket on the wall will accept a 21 to 24 inch telly or smaller, but they are the maximum sizes you can fit on there. If you have any further questions on the Elddis Xplore 574, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company, and we'd be more than happy to help. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.